Fade in Ixt. Old city street night, a narrow street drenched in fog. Flickering streetlights buzz overhead. The city feels wrong. Too quiet. Footsteps echo. Ethan Ramon, 27. Tired eyes, leather jacket, walks quickly, checking his phone. ETHAN. Muttering shortcut, they said. Saves 10 minutes, they said. His phone suddenly glitches. Screen fills with static. He stops. The fog ahead parts slowly. A market appears where there was none before. Lanterns glow with eerie violet flames. Strange stalls line the alley. Shadowy figures browse silently. A crooked wooden sign swings overhead. The witch market open after midnight. Ethan blinks hard. ETHAN. Yeah, no. I'm dreaming. He turns to leave. Behind him, the street is gone. Only darkness. The market is the only way forward. A low bell chimes. All the vendors slowly look at him. Ethan forces a nervous smile. Ethan, okay, cool. Cool. He steps inside. Ixt. Witch market Siontian use the market is alive but unnaturally quiet. Stalls display bizarre items. Bottled lightning, beating crystal hearts. Shadows folded like cloth teeth strung into necklaces. Ethan walks slowly, trying not to stare. A vendor with too many fingers leans forward. Finger vendor first time, darling? Ethan, is it that obvious? Finger vendor, you still breathe like you belong somewhere else. Ethan swallows. ETAAN. Look, I just need directions back to the vendor. Slides a small jar forward. Inside, a tiny screaming face pressed against the glass. Finger vendor memories. Fresh ones. Very affordable. Ethan quickly backs away. Ethan hard pass. He bumps into someone. Reveal. Madame Visby are elegant. Pale. Eyes glowing faint silver. She smiles like she already knows everything about him. Vesper careful. Things break easily here. Especially visitors. Ethan, yeah, I'm getting that vibe. She circles him slowly. Vesper, you didn't mean to come, did you? ETHI and lady, I was just trying to get home. She leans closer. Vesper, everyone here is trying to get something. Beat. Vesper. Can't. The market only appears to those who've lost something important. Ethan stiffens. Ethan, I didn't lose anything. Vesper raises an eyebrow. Vesper, didn't you? A faint whisper echoes in Ethan's ears. A woman's voice. Voice. Oh, Ethan. He spins around. Nothing there. His confidence cracks. ETHAN. What is this place? Vesper, a place where trades are made. She gestures to the market. VESPER. Can't. Everything here has a price. Ethan exhales sharply. ETHAN. Great. Love that. So what do I need to pay to leave? Vesper smiles wider. Vesper. Oh, you misunderstand. Beat. VESPER. Can't. You already paid the entrance fee. The lanterns flicker. Wind howls through the market. Ethan's watch suddenly stops ticking. Ixt. Memory stall moments later. Wexton walks beside Vesper, more cautious now. They stop at a stall run by a hooded merchant. On the table sits a glowing object, a small silver locket. Ethan freezes. Ethan, no way. He steps closer. It's his girlfriend's locket. His hand trembles. ETHAN. Can't, where did you get this? The hooded merchant tilts their head. Hooded merchant, you brought it. Ethan looks confused. Vesper. The market collects what people try hardest to forget. Ethan opens the locket. Inside, a photo of Lena smiling. A painful silence. ETHAN. She died. Vesper, yes. ETHAN. Car accident. 2 years ago. Vesper studies him carefully. Vesper, and you never blamed yourself? Ethan's jaw tightens. Flash of memory. Headlights, rain, Ethan behind the wheel. He slams the locket shut. Ethan, what do you want? Vesper not want. She leans in. Vesper. Softly. Offer. The market grows quieter. Even the shadows seem to listen. Vesper. Can't. We can give her back. Ethan freezes completely. Ixt. Witch market. Lantern row. Elatier. They walk past stalls. Ethan is shaken. ETHA. People don't just come back. Vesper, not people. Beat. Vesper. Can't, but echoes, memories. Versions. Ethan stops walking. Ethan, what's the catch? Vesper smiles slowly. Vesper, smart boy. She gestures. A new stall appears from the fog. Inside, a black scale. One side empty. The other holds a faint glowing shape. Lena's silhouette. Ethan's breath catches. Vesper. Can't to take something back. You must give something equal. Ethan, like what? Vesper looks directly into his eyes. Vesper, your happiest memory. Silence. The market seems to lean closer. ETHAN? That's it? Vesper forever. Beat. VESPER. Can't. You will never remember it again. Ethan hesitates. Ethan, what memory? Vesper's smile softens, almost kind. Vesper, you already know which one. Flash cut. Ethan and Lena laughing in the rain. Her placing the locket around his neck. Her saying, promise me, you, Alel, keep living. Back to present. Ethan looks wrecked. Ixt scale stall. Moments Eladiar the hooded merchant waits silently. The scale glows faintly. Ethan stands frozen. Vesper tick tock. His watch starts ticking again. Loud, unnatural. VESPER. Can't. The market closes soon. Ethan grips the locket tightly. Ethan, if I do this? He struggles to say it. ETHAN. Can't she comes back? Vesper, something wearing her face will. Not comforting. Ethan exhales slowly. Long beat. Then he steps toward the scale. Close on, the scale. Ethan places his hand over the empty side. The market wind rises. Whispers fill the air. Vesper say the memory. Ethan's voice cracks. Ethan, the night she forgave me. The scale ignites with violet fire. Ethan gasps. Memories rip from his mind. Flashes. Lena smiling. Rain. Laughter. Her voice saying his name. They shatter into sparks. The scale balances.